And do I have to do anything on here? Do I have to just like refresh the page?
Refresh that page and close the chat. We're live right now.
Okay. It said, oops, something went wrong. So I refreshed it again, said it again. Alright, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Gardner's finishing up his video, so he might join us soon. I, meanwhile, am shivering on this cold couch. But we're gonna make it work.
It's leather.
Leather.
It's leather, not leatherette. A gentleman must know the difference.
Jesus Christ.
What?
This is velveteen, not velvet. A gentleman must know the difference. Oh, I didn't mean to. Shit.
Hades on the Steam Deck.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, babe. Hopefully, the folks can't hear the music on the thing I'm doing here.
Yeah. Let us know.
I don't think they should be able to hear it.
Otherwise, you get a nice big scoop on tomorrow's video. I can hear it, but I think it's coming from your headphones.
Huh?
I said I could hear it, but I think it's coming from your headphones. I like the title of this. Hades on the Steam Deck.
Huh?
I like the title you gave this.
What?
Hades on the Steam Deck.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's factual.
That's true, that's true.
I don't know if I'll be able to hear you when I'm editing
Okay.
this.
I won't talk to you.
I actually probably can if I turn the volume down.
Yeah. Gardner turns shit up super loud. Anytime
What are
I
you
turn the
talking
TV on, like, just for me, like, I'm like, it's like the cartoon where, like, the hair gets blown back.
You know, I'm like half deaf.
I
right?
know. I know, dear.
All right. God, there is something actually wrong with this.
Really?
Yes.
Like what I did, or?
No, dude, it's literally like, I think it might be the mixing board. Like, it might just be the mixing board is incompatible with Windows.
Oh.
Because it's insane. Like, everything's glitching out. And that's why the stream crashed the other night.
Oh, shoot. Divine Dash. Natch. The best boon in the whole game. Oh shit. Gardner, I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Oh yeah.
Yes. If I die this early, it'll be embarrassing.
You what?
If I die this early, it'll be embarrassing. So I'm only like 3 or 4 chambers in. Oh god. Okay. Nope. I'm not going in there. I can't even go anyway.
All right. Oh, it just crashed.
Oh no.
Dude, this computer is so unstable right now.
Really? I'm sorry. Shit.
I'm honestly not sure
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. What?
if I'll be able to render this.
Oh, do you need to use my computer?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Has there been any chat?
Nope. Not yet.
It would help if I shared.
Maybe. Hello! Welcome to the chat. Gardner is hanging about. He's got to finish up his video for tomorrow and then he'll join us. But for the time being, you're stuck with me. So sorry.
Who's in the chat?
No one's in the chat, just
Oh.
one viewer.
That's probably me.
That's probably you. Yeah. Damn it, Gardner.
Yeah.
Well, hello to you. Gardner, I'm gonna die real quick. I'm just gonna have to like divine dash my way through these chambers until I get some more HP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got like a death defiance, so like I'm not like done, but like I'd rather not have to use it.
Okay. I'm going to render this on the other computer.
You got this. Somehow I think it's working. My dumb plan. Oh god. How is this working? Hell yeah. Oh shit. No! Damn it! Oh well. Whatever. Oh, that's so frustrating. Just have to buy another one.
We have a guest program. Oh, this is trouble.
Can't render it on your machine because I have clips on here that
Oh no.
I'm irritated.
Oh, I bet. I'm irritated for you. Hell yeah.
Well, I'll just try it and see what happens. It might crash the machine. Who the hell knows?
Good luck, babe. Good luck. This does not bode well. Man, I'm doing awful. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. Waste of my obol. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die.
We need to get.
No need for small talk, Cedric.
Yep. I died. That was just a real unlucky run. How you doing, Gardner?
What?
How you doing?
I gotta make a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta upload this for my patrons too.
Nice.
Preview.
Nice.
I don't know if that's gonna happen actually,
Yeah.
because that might disturb our stream.
Oh no. Well, I mean, no one's here.
Yes, this may be an odd question, but do you know what the fates we have in store for
I don't know.
you? They are
The three fates are my daughters, yes, my child. However, I am no more privy to their workings than the naive mortals living up above. Or not even the Olympians can know the weakness of the fates.
I do so. Rest your breath, go on smooth, my friend. This is power.
This bow sucks. But I'm gonna use it anyway.
Okay.
You could be hitting me right now, boyo.
Ready.
Hello. Thankfully, I think someone has joined us and it wasn't you doing a test, Gardner.
Yeah. How's it going?
Stay. Gardner's right off camera if you're looking for him. I don't know if he's waving his hand. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, what do I want? Come join us while I play Hades. My favorite video game, probably. Well, not number one, but you know. It's up there. Tell me your favorite video game. I love to learn little facts about people. I forgot what weapon I had. Just went right up close when I had a bow. God. No, do I want? No, fine. Bill Portley, hello. I'm actually watching this on my Steam Deck.
Hell yeah.
Well, the monitor connected to the dock on my Steam Deck. That is awesome. I am playing on the Steam Deck, but you already knew that because that was in the title. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
How was your day, Bill?
Yeah. Alright. My foot is falling asleep. Oh, I feel like super old. Stiff.
Just chilling. That's great to
Just
hear.
chilling. Me too.
I've been trying to get some tomorrow's video done,
Mm-hmm.
and it took. Well, I wrote it and recorded it, and then I had Emily edit it because I had other stuff that needed to be done too.
Oh shit! I should have given him a freaking thing. I'm glad you decided to chill with us, Bill. I'm gonna be really bad at this game because this is a fairly new save. So I haven't really been able to, like, power up much. I don't remember what my... Oh, okay, so it's trap damage.
I can't tell if I like that or not.
It kind of gives me, like, 90s vibes with the flames.
Yeah.
Or, like, it kind of feels like Guy Fieri's Wet Dream.
So, in case you're wondering, Bill, I'm working on my thumbnail for tomorrow's video.
It had flames at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll show you a preview of what I'm working on, real fast.
shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. No.
Oh, you can hear us now. Okay. So that's what I'm working on right here for the thumbnail. I don't care for this, that it's like hanging over the other text.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I'm like strapped for space. And
Yeah.
It feels empty here. So I don't know what else to do. But maybe if I do like the EA and then the playable logo, like the playable icon.
Mhm.
EA, whatever.
Yeah.
Now you can see her playing again. That's fine. What you tuned in for, right?
Yeah. It's a fun game, Bill. I feel like every time we played this, I've said like that like I'm not much of a gamer, but this is like just it's like a fun game. Like I used to like always play it while like listening to like a podcast, and I just died. But like you know, it's like if you ever like are listening to something and you're like me and you just need to constantly be like stimulated, and you need something to do with your hands, this is a good game for that. Marcus, hello! That's awesome. I get annoyed because I played Mass Effect Andromeda with Origin through bottles before, but the EA app last time I tried it always just showed a black square. I couldn't sign in.
Yeah, he's talking about the thumbnail here.
Yeah. I figured. How are you doing, Marcus? Glad you could make it. Oh, jeez. I'm doing really poorly tonight. But that's okay, right?
Yeah.
As long as I'm trying. I just feel a little rusty. Oh, Marcus, I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Oh, wow. That didn't last long. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. I'm quite glad you just distracted me because I was not feeling this run through and I'm excited to start over with a different one. Well, I hope you guys feel better soon, Marcus. Gardner, he's talking his brother through setting up bottles so he can play AM2R on his deck. I don't know.
Do you need to set up bottles to play AM2R? I thought you could download it through. I thought it was like an emulation core in RetroArch. Because you can install RetroArch through Steam and then get AM2R through that. I could be wrong about that, but that's the last time I remember doing it. That's what I did. The version he has is a Windows executable. I would recommend looking up if AM2R is still available in the repo, because it might even be in like the FlatHub repo. I don't know for sure. Do any of you play King of Fighters 15? No, I've never played King of Fighters 15.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I apologize.
The only fighting game I've ever played a lot of is Smash Bros, which I know a lot of like hardcore fighting game fans don't really consider even a
Fighting game. Does anyone want to hear about how I scared the shit out of Gardner last night?
Guys, you're in for a treat of a story here.
So,
This woman, first of all, talks in her sleep.
yeah, that's the important backstory, is that I talk in my sleep, I sleepwalk.
And I have been rather desensitized to it since she moved in. For example, the other night she was going, I need to pause the game or something like that.
Oh, that was like weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the other night.
Okay.
And and I like woke up to her saying, I need to pause the game. I can't figure out how to pause it. And she was actually holding her hands up like she was trying to hold a controller. And go ahead, you tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, so last night I was having this really like vivid nightmare about like people that I knew were like, oh, there's this guy who's stabbing people on the loose. And it was like really scary. And I'm like terrified of home invasions. It's like my number one worst fear. So anyway, so it's like 2:30 in the morning and I like half wake up. And by that I mean I opened my eyes, but I was still very much dreaming. And I, in my half dream, half awake state, I saw what I thought was this stabber in my dream.
A
Standing-
stabber meaning a man
A
standing
man with
at
a
the end of the
knife.
bed with a huge knife.
Yeah, like standing on our, yeah, like, and understandably, I would think, it scared the shit out of me and I
Yes.
screamed bloody murder.
Dude, she literally, she screamed so loud.
Like, my voice has been, like, my throat has been sore all day and I'm attributing it to
Guys,
this.
no, listen. I was laying on my stomach, okay? And I was leaning, like, I had my back to her, she, like this, right? She screamed, and I literally, out of bed, like a freaking scared cat. I was like, ugh! Because she screamed so loud, and I rolled over, I was like, what's wrong?
Yeah, he's like, babe, what's wrong?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Dude, she literally went like, oh! Like that, and it scared the hell out of me, guys.
I'm really
I
sorry.
was so terrified.
I felt so bad. And then I, like, couldn't fall asleep for a while. Like, my heart was pounding.
The chat's not displaying the stream again, dude.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Thanks,
It's not
Marcus.
intentional. I've been trying to figure out why it's not doing it.
Yeah, it's been a night of technical difficulties for poor Gary over here.
That better not catch on.
I worked with a kid who saw Gardner texting me once and was like, "Who's that, Gary?" Like, no, that's Gardner.
Alright guys, you want to see the thumbnail for tomorrow? Here's the thumbnail for tomorrow. The EA app goes playable. Pretty happy with that. Anyway,
Mhm.
once I'm done with this, I'll be able to join you over there.
Yay! It's not taking quite as long as I was anticipating it would for you to be finished. Although before we ate dinner, you said you were like 99% done, and I feel like I remember. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What? Oh, I could get that, or I could go to friggin' chaos.
Back here. This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff. Such an offering. Please, it is not necessary to interior
Marcus has a question for you. Right?
Is the EA app listed in Steam? I haven't checked actually, but that would reduce a lot of kajiggering in desktop mode. No, it's not listed, but a lot of the games that are running it that were broken with the EA app have now been ranked playable.
She's my birth mother now, but she is like a mother to me. Do you know her?
Alright, let's see. Where are we at? What do we got? I kind of wish that EA would just list their app on Steam, because that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. EA Games. Challenge everything. I just like remember that from playing the Harry Potter computer games.
Mm-hmm.
And that it creeped me out.
Why did it creep you
Because
out?
it was like some whispery kid going like, challenge everything.
Dude, when I was a kid, me and my sister would babysit some like church kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was told that I couldn't turn on the Xbox with one of the kids in the room.
Oh, really?
Because do you remember the Xbox like intro?
I didn't.
No?
I've never played an Xbox
Oh.
except for those first couple streams we did. We didn't have an Xbox at either my mom or dad's house. I'm assuming you're looking at the Xbox thing
Yes.
for me.
This is the original Xbox boot up information. It scared the hell out of their youngest kid. So they always had to like keep it like the volume way down low. And they were like, if you're gonna play Xbox, he can't be in the room. So I accidentally turned it on, and he came walking into the room as it was turning on.
Yep.
And this freaking kid, like, literally stood there like a deer in headlights. And as soon as it got to the beep-doo, he collapsed on the floor and started screaming. I was like, kid. I was like, kid.
And then Gardner was never asked to babysit.
Oh, no,
ever again.
I babysit their kids all the time.
Yeah.
And
You
it was
still
me
do.
and my sister. What? No, not anymore.
You said I babysit prison
I
kids.
babysat them.
So I was gonna say I've never seen you babysit anyone except me.
I'm
not a
yeah.
baby.
Well, you need it. Fucking I have to remind you that it's cold outside and you put your gloves on.
You don't have to remind me.
I like leave the house and I'm like, all right, the front porch is slippery. Make sure you don't slip and die on it.
Yeah, because you say you care about me and you want to protect me and make sure I don't get hurt, not because I'm dumb enough to think I'm not going to slip. I've fallen downstairs on ice.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, we have like a step, barely. Like a half step.
Yeah, but that's how you get confident and hurt yourself.
God. I'm very careful when it comes to trying not to slip. God.
Good. Freaking good.
Thanks.
I don't know why it doesn't have split screen multiplayer support, Bill. It is criminal that it doesn't though. Halo Master Chief Collection. Like traditionally PC games don't usually have split screen support, for big AAA games, which is, bad. Yeah. So, guys, you know what I'm really excited about? I bought a Silicon Dust Flex 4K HD home run.
I have no idea what you just said.
I bought this thingy, and it's gonna be here Tuesday.
Nice.
Silicon Dust HD home run Flex 4K. I bought this
Awesome.
guy right here. Copy. I'm gonna put that in the chat for you guys. I'm really excited about this because I have an antenna in the attic. I have a cable, an antenna in the attic that I really am hoping will pick up.
I always forget we have an attic until you bring it up. I've never seen it.
You've never seen the attic?
I don't even know where you get to it.
You go into the apartment.
Oh,
Wow, that's interesting. I've started calling it the apartment.
yeah.
It's not even yet.
Soon.
Soon it will be. I'm really excited about this thing because it has ATSC 3.0 support. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up some great TV.
Mm.
I don't think our market even has ATSC 3, but I figure it's got 4 tuners anyway, and they're all compatible. Oh, look! Dingleberry's here.
Oh, the plug guy.
Plowing our freaking driveway. Cool. Dude,
Should invite him in to play around.
yeah, no.
Oh, you bastard.
So, that's, Marcus, that's kind of the idea. Like, you can integrate it with Plex, but we recently switched over to Jellyfin. What do you think? Do you like Plex or Jellyfin more?
I could not tell you the difference other
Really?
than the layout. I'm gonna be real honest.
Well, which do you like better for layout?
I guess Jellyfin. I mean, I think Plex was. Oh, motherfucker. Distracted me. Just kidding. I would have lost that anyway. I don't know. I think it was easier to navigate Plex, I guess. I
You
like the
think so?
vertical versus the
Well, we can
horizontal.
change. I mean, it can be changed.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I like the horizontal better personally. There's,
Well, you're the one who usually
but
navigates
can
it
be
anyway.
changed. Hello, Bryson. Bryson
Hi,
says
Bryson.
just stopping by and saying hello. How's everyone's day going?
Not too shabby.
My day's good. Today actually was better than the last couple days.
That's good.
I'm less stressed out today. Got
Glad
the
to
video done finally for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsored video, by the way. Very excited about that.
Nice.
Great job, Emily.
You're welcome.
Um,
I played a really huge part.
don't diminish your role. You do a great job. But yeah, to answer your question, Marcus, you can integrate both the HD home run or I mean, you can integrate the HD home run into Jellyfin and Plex.
I don't have a single gem to my name, Gardner. That's alright, because I don't really give a shit about him anyway.
Mm-hmm. Marcus says, I've tried switching to Jellyfin a couple times, but I've had issues with its transcoder being a lot less efficient. Turning on subs just hammers my old Phenom 2 CPU, but Plex works fine. See, the thing is, do you bake the oh my god, do you bake the subtitles into the video feed, or do you does your app not support like playing back subtitles with the video? Hello, Blazing Angels.
Hello.
Yeah, you have a Phenom 2 CPU. My god, that's what you're running your Plex server off of? Yeah, so I have an Intel Core i7-6900K, I believe. It's overclocked to 3.6 gigahertz. It has 16 threads, and I have I have Proxmox running on there with a containerized Ubuntu with a bunch of Docker images. Actually, no, it's not a containerized. It's an actual VM, and it's running Docker. It has a bunch of different images running in Docker. Jellyfin is one of them, and I have a dedicated graphics card being passed through to the VM that is being used by my Jellyfin server. Yeah, so I'm very excited about it. The cool thing about the HD Home Run that I'm stoked for is that it's gonna integrate with Jellyfin, so Jellyfin will be able to play back HD Home Run outside my home network, and it'll be able to what's the word I'm looking for? Like act like a DVR. But the HD Home Run is also going to be able to serve any smart TVs in the house with a single antenna run, and that way I'm not diminishing my signal over the cable or the coaxial line coming down from the antenna. So I'm pretty excited about that. Marcus, I'm telling you, like, if you have if you have like some old, if you're gonna upgrade anything, upgrade your PC, like fully upgrade your PC and take your PC that you have now and turn that into your server. I had a living room, so my current server was at one point my living room gaming PC, but literally since I got my Steam Deck, I haven't touched the living room gaming PC except for playing VR. But there's already my old editing rig out in the living room, which is better than my living room gaming PC. So I ended up saying that if I ever want to play VR, which I really don't play VR very much anymore, I'll just use Emily's editing rig, which it's like, it has more space, it has better graphics, it's just a better experience. So that's that. Yeah, that's where your bottleneck is, Marcus, if you don't have discrete graphics. Blazing Angels asks, have I ever used Arch Linux before? Have I ever used Arch Linux directly? No, because I'm not really interested in like setting up a custom Linux distribution. So I've used Manjaro. That's like my favorite distro, which is based on Arch, and I also have Pop! OS on this machine, and I have Manjaro on pretty much every other computer. And then what's the other? It's been a minute since I used like the latest Manjaro though. I haven't upgraded for a while. Joshua, I have a Valve Index, the whole kit and caboodle, and I'm honestly thinking about selling it because I never use it anymore. And I was playing it on Windows because my experience with it on Linux was just piss poor. It made me sick using it on Linux.
This is not going well. Go see Artemis. Hopefully I won't die again.
Yeah, don't die.
I'm just, like, okay, hang on. This was a bad time to check that. I hate how, like, you can, like, check, like, your boons and stuff, but it doesn't, like, pause. And it's quite irritating.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever used Debian Linux before? Debian Linux? Yeah, I've used Debian quite a few times. I actually have a Debian distro like Debian VM on my Proxmox server that's doing some weird stuff that, like, I don't remember even what it's doing, but I have a VM on there. The thing is, here's the thing that really kind of busts my chops when it comes to frickin' Linux distros, is it's like, when it comes right down to it, the differences between distros are really your package manager and your desktop environment. And most of the time, there aren't any differences.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I like maybe how new your kernel is, you know, like that kind of stuff. Like what, and then for me, the reason that I like Manjaro is because it has a relatively quick process from going from like a modern Linux kernel release to hitting your distro and you being able to use it. And it has a nice stable upgrade path, or you know, it sticks with like an LTS, for lack of a better term, kernel support release, and then it goes to, you know, but you can like use like a nice GUI or a custom CLI app in order to change your kernel, which is like super fun. I prefer that. The reason that I don't like the Debian-based apps or whatever is because like the packages are so antiquated. I just want like really like recent software, you know. That's what I want.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Just want to fight this stupid witch. Jesus.
Marcus says, my server runs Debian, has for years now. I think I've gotten to the point that I'm too old to bother distro hopping anymore, and I'm just using Debian because it works, because it just works and I know it.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Eh.
The thing is, for me, it's like, Proxmox is based on Debian. That's fine, because I really just use Proxmox more like an appliance, so I can set up VMs and other stuff, right? So I have like 2 containerized Linux, like LXC containers, and then I have a Home Assistant VM, and I have what's the other one? Home Assistant and a Docker VM. So all of my development is in an LXC stuff. So I have like my development database and development Apache virtual host stuff in 2 different LXC containers, and then I have I have 2 VMs, and the one of the VMs has like a ton of RAM allotted to it, and it's running a bunch of Docker containers. So just like services that I wanted to set up for myself. And then I have Home Assistant OS, which nobody told me how much more awesome Home Assistant is running as Home Assistant OS. Like, Home Assistant OS is like freaking awesome. It's so nice. And having Proxmox, being able to set up like my own, basically my own cloud VM infrastructure is just sick. And then I also have OpenSense on a machine, you know, a little what is that called? The Minis Forum machines that I reviewed a couple like last year, I guess it was early last year. I turned one of them into a pfSense firewall, and
For
it's
someone with
over
such a great internal clock, you're really bad at remembering time.
Yeah, well, I mean, all my days blur together, like completely.
What do I
Ubuntu still has a hard time working with the Snap version or Debian version of Discord. Yeah, that is true. the thing is, Snap packages don't make any sense to me. Not a lick of sense. They are just awful in pretty much every regard. Flatpak is so much better. And the thing is, too, it's like, dude, I remember like 12, 13, 14 years ago, people talking about Snap as if it was going to be like this transformative thing. And I was like really excited for it. And then GNOME came out a couple years ago and they're like, oh, here's Flatpak, by the way. And they just beat the pants off of Snap. Snap still is just crap.
Well, damn.
Marcus says, I started life ages ago on Mandrake Linux, which eventually became Mandriva, which died and was forked by to Mageia. But by that time, I'd moved to Fedora Core. And then he said, Flatpak is how I get more up-to-date desktop software on Debian Stable. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like kind of, you know, Flatpak is just way simpler. It's like, you know, being able to run like containerized stuff out of, you know, that's independent from the packages you have on your distro. Like, that's the nice thing about that. I love being able to do that. It's one of the things that I love about the what's the word I'm looking for?
I haven't listened to a word you've said in the last like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
The Steam Deck has Flatpak, and that's freaking sick. Blazing Angel says the reason I like app images is because you could stick them on a USB stick, and I need to do that for most Linux distributions. I install a couple of packages, and you'd be able to run them off USB. Marcus says this Hades looks really cool.
It's really fun.
He says I really enjoyed Diablo 3, and watching her stream has me wanting to try it out. It's a little bit like Diablo, but it's a roguelike, so you know you die, you restart, and that kind of stuff. Joshua says, I actually have a massive app image that contains the whole Xorg session. It's kind of savage and requires root to run. Yowza! That's what I have to say about that. Yowza.
No, I don't want to buy anything there. I'm still trying to save up for my freaking second Death Defiance, and I'm just not doing great. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna keep using the sword, because I really hate a stupid bow. That's awful. It's awful, Gardner. You don't even know.
What?
If you were a Greek god, what would you be the god of? Maybe not necessarily Greek, I guess.
I would be the god of I'd be the god of thunder. Right?
What?
Thunder.
Oh. Have you ever played the drinking game for that?
No.
I've heard 2 different versions. One is you do like a waterfall where like someone, like they say thunder and someone drinks and they can't stop drinking until they say thunder again, and then someone else has to do it throughout the whole song. But the one I did was where you just like took a drink every time they say thunder, and I got wasted on a freaking Coors Light. And
Coors Light,
yeah.
dude. I have a story about Coors Light.
Oh God.
So,
I'm nervous.
so my ex,
Mm-hmm.
her family lives way up north by the Canadian border,
Shit. Wasn't
and
paying attention.
her stepdad. So I really like Miller High Life, and I like what's the other one I like?
I don't know. O'Doul's.
I don't like O'Doul's.
Oh, I don't know. What do you usually have?
I like Guinness,
Guinness.
Miller High Life, and Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock. That was
Yeah.
it. I got Rolling Rock and O'Doul's mixed up.
So
I don't
one
like
time-
beer. I don't know anything about beer.
So one time we were out to dinner up north, right?
Uh-huh.
And her stepdad goes, "Gardner, what do you want for a beer with dinner?" Right? He had big French Canadian jowls, right? And he would, whenever he would talk, he'd shake his head like that, and you could hear it in his voice, right? And so his name was Dale, and so Dale.
Yeah, of course it was Dale.
He goes, Dale goes, what do you want for a drink for dinner? I'm paying. And I was like, oh, I'll have a Miller. And he goes, Miller, what are you gonna drink that shit for? You know? He's like, you should have a Coors Light. I was like, okay, I'll have Coors. That was the only, like, he drank a couple different types of beer, but he liked Stella Artois and Coors and something else. Anyway, he got me a Coors, and I drank it, and it like fucked me up. I got so
Really?
drunk off of it. Yeah. I don't know why. It's not like particularly alcoholish.
Strong.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, were you on an empty stomach?
Well, we were eating.
So I guess not.
Yeah,
Did you
I
start
was-
drinking it on an empty stomach?
Yeah, I did.
Then that'll do you.
Yeah. Dale was like the coolest part about her. Is that awful?
I've heard you say worse things.
Yeah.
Not that I think she's gonna listen to this, but
No, I think about Dale sometimes. I'm like, I wonder how he's doing.
yeah.
He was cool.
I have an Uncle Dale. You can have mine. He does. I don't know if he drinks beer, but he's definitely not a French Canadian either.
Billy says, I need to put Diablo 2 Remastered and Diablo 3 into Steam, but then I would have to program the controls to work not only with mouse and keyboard, but with Steam Deck controls and DualSense controls. You might be surprised, man. Like, I think you can share community things for non-Steam games, like community Steam input profiles. So there might be someone who's done it for you.
Hell yeah. Are you French Canadian?
I have a bit in me. I'm pretty sure my grandma had some Grammy B.
Mm-hmm.
I think Gardner is a somewhat
Mommy.
Canadian name, or French name.
Mm-hmm.
And Grammy's last name was Gardner, go figure.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I think it's a fun game. I've played this with friends where I'm like, name yourself like Gardner. Your grandmother's maiden name and your mom's maiden name. I'd be Kellogg Peters
Mm-hmm.
if I Gardenified my name.
Hello, Peter Jansen.
Hello, Peter Jansen.
I think it's really cool that Steam reports emulator games you're playing. So Steam literally tells my friends that I'm on Steam playing Mario Party 7. That's pretty cool.
We should play Mario Party again sometime. So you can get revenge on me for winning, right? That's the hook I'm gonna use to get you to play with me. Because you're so competitive. You can't just let me win, right? You gotta have your swan song. Is that right?
Yes.
Alright. I need some freaking life. Jesus Christ. My God. I'm stuck behind the pots. Good. How the hell are you doing?
I'm alright. Josh says, I honestly hate the Windows interface. Me too. On my desktop, it's effed up and always broke KDE Plasma. And then on my laptop, it's Emacs because I must hijack this stream and make it an Emacs stream. Want to play games? Alt-X Tetris. Yes, Emacs has Tetris. Emacs may as well be its own OS at this point. There's Snake, Pong, and Solitaire too. That's... I don't know why you would want that in a text editor, but okay. When it comes to actually learning Linux, I'm just a novice. Bill. Yeah, I mean, we all have to start somewhere, man. Linux is freaking awesome.
Oh, bastard.
Peter says, I can live with Windows, it's broken GUI. I can't live with how easily it crashes. Not just me, Gardner had it BSOD too while streaming. Yes, the last time we streamed.
Yep.
It blue screened. It blue screened on me today as I was working on my latest video.
Yep.
The video that's coming out tomorrow. I was just working on my video, and then all of a sudden, Windows crashed. I took a picture of it even. Here, look, I have a picture right here. You probably won't be able to see it very well, but it was dark in here. But you can see in this picture, maybe, that it fully crashed on us. And you can see, like, I had... here, wait, I'm going to go like this. Boom. I don't know if you can see that, but, yeah, it was bad. Anyway. Whatever. It crashed, and I had two screens up, and you could see, like, the media bins in DaVinci, and it was, like, it was lame.
I'm gonna go visit. What's his face?
What?
I'm gonna go visit this guy. What's his name again? I can't remember it. Sisyphus. Do you know the myth of Sisyphus?
He pushed the boulder up the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, what?
So disinterested.
Dude.
Welcome to my life, guys.
Yeah.
It's a wonder we get along so well. Since I mentioned this about, like, our taste in music, where, like, they almost perfectly overlap. But, like, a lot of songs you love, I'm like, meh, about, and then a lot of songs I love, you're like, meh. Like, the Venn diagram is very, very slim in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that's the same with a lot of our interests.
Yes. I love you.
I love you.
So Marcus asks, does Hades have a decent storyline?
Yeah, it does. Like you learn it mostly just by, like, talking to people. But pretty much, and I might be spoiling this for someone, so earmuffs, but you're basically, like, just trying to fight your way out of the underworld. And it's revealed once you actually get to do that, like, why you're doing it, so I guess I didn't really spoil it. But I mean, if you know anything about Greek mythology, you might be able to guess why the child of Hades is trying to leave. And who knows? I doubt it tonight because this level, this save is so like new. I doubt I'll. Oh, you motherfucker! I can't even get out. I don't know if I've gotten to the second level Asphodel on this save yet, but maybe someday on the stream you'll see why you're leaving the Underworld.
Till next time.
No, it's only you. Go to your room. Or anywhere but here.
Okay.
The vicious, triple-bladed Cerberus shows some restraint for now.
I really do like how Cerberus is
Who's the best?
designed because I do. Then when you pet him, it rumbles.
Mm-hmm.
When he shakes his head, that's a fun touch. I already pet him.
Hey, Prince. I have to say that authorizing transfer of the fated list from the old archives straight into your chambers. Well overdue. And what the nuclear point was nervous of that. Not that. Just another job for the house contract in here as I'm concerned, sir. Not like anything on the list was getting done while I was stuck in the archives besides. Well, that's the spirit, I suppose. If there's one thing I know is that the three fates always get their way. But if you wish to help them go about it, then perhaps they'll pay you back in kind. I wouldn't mind their help, I guess.
Let's see.
But the good thing about this game is if you really want to play it for the story, you absolutely can. But like
Let's see here.
it's also really easy to play like absent-mindedly, like how I tend to do it. Like
Mm.
if I'm just playing it not on stream, like I'll just either be like we'll be watching TV or like I'll be listening to a podcast.
Thank you, Max.
It's just easy to
What do these change the two now?
play around.
Peter asks, Emily, isn't it a bit weird that there are beds in the underworld a bit too comfortable for hell?
Yeah, but see, you can't even sleep.
Time here.
Like they give for some reason they let you press the rest button, but you can't even sleep. I don't know, man.
What's that one there?
Peter says Cerberus is such a cute dog. I can't help but associate Cerberus with the Mass Effect Cerberus. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played Mass Effect, so that reference is unfortunately lost on me.
What? What are you doing?
I needed help getting it out, and I didn't want to lose it.
So confused.
Well, I had a mouthful of water, so I couldn't really.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have swallowed it and gotten more water later, but
Yeah.
I was just hoping that maybe, you know, we were in tune enough with each other that you would just
Yeah.
sense what I needed from you, and
Yeah. You
clearly
expect
I was
me to
wrong.
be a freaking mind reader.
Yep, I do. Alright. Guess I'll try this stupid fucking thing again, but I'm gonna use this because it gives me more life.
All set. Bye, everyone.
I hate the bow.
Mm.
Hate it. But who knows? I think I did actually get through my very first playthrough with the bow. And that was like a one-time only sitch.
Bernsey says, "Uh-oh, it's me."
Uh-oh, it's Bernsey. Glad you couldn't make it.
You didn't get a notification today.
Oh,
That sucks. YouTube is so weird.
I'm sorry, Bernsey. Glad you found your way to us, though.
Bernsey asks if we're cozy.
You know, I was really cold on this couch at first, but then after you sit in it a while, it warms up.
Yeah.
You know what was really fun was I was cold the minute I got out of bed. Freezing cold. And then eventually Gardner got cold. And we realized at about 4:30 in the afternoon that the heat wasn't on all day.
Yeah. Even we were cold and we were like, wow, it must
My
be like really
God.
cold outside.
It's like 40 degrees out.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
And the heat had like not been running at all today. And it's because I have a radio, an RF and IR blaster that is like Wi-Fi connected, and for some reason, every 3 or 4 days, it just frickin' stops working. Like, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on a Zigbee controlled hub and then write an automation that just resets it every like once a day or something. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I'm gonna try updating the firmware. Maybe that'll help. But it just disconnects from the Wi-Fi, and Home Assistant can't access it anymore. Peter says, while Emily is complaining about the cold, I'm just happy that I'm able to breathe and my throat is only a little bit sore. Bad cold from kids in the family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'll stop complaining then.
Marcus says, I hate to run y'all, but I'm getting a headache from this croup I've caught, so I'm gonna go lay down. Maybe play some Stardew Valley or something. Take care.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you feel better.
Thank you, Marcus. We'll see you later.
Anytime I hear about like the croup, I feel like that's like such an old-timey like thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because I learned about it from reading Anne of Green Gables.
It's not a Broadlink. Oh yeah, no, I think it is Broadlink actually. I'll double check. Devices. Yeah, it is Broadlink. It's the RM4 Pro.
Comes in, that comes out. Let's go, lads.
Yeah, the RM4 Pro works really well, and with Home Assistant you can train it, like with, you know, the buttons that you use, you know, on your radio or IR stuff. training things in Home Assistant is like tedious as balls, but you know, I don't know.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
See, I like these levels because it just says survive for 45 seconds, and you can literally just like dash around, and you're like, because if you battle them, you're pretty likely to lose some life. Oh fuck! But you don't have to battle them, so I just jump around. Shit. Well, now I'm losing life. God damn it. Guess I can just do this. Oh shit. There we go.
That's all the time we have.
I think you're really supposed to fight them, but I say, fuck it.
Joshua says, honestly, I hate using wireless anything with Home Assistant. It's too flaky in the long run. What do you mean? Zigbee and Zigbee works really well. Z-Wave works really well with Home Assistant too. The thing is, if you have something that's just like if it comes with a RF remote, it's kind of tedious to train those commands and then set them up in Home Assistant. There should be an easier way to do it, but.
Shit.
I love Home Assistant though.
Mm-hmm.
Zigbee, I've never had my Zigbee network stop working. I've had my Zigbee controller disappear from Home Assistant before, but that's because it's like a piece of junk. But what I want to do is get the Zigbee controller that's connected to it's like a dedicated box that sits on your network, because that would be cool. You have a Samsung SmartThings. I have a Samsung SmartThings, whatever the word is that they use, but it doesn't work for me. I can't figure out how to get it to work in Home Assistant. Yeah, I have a SmartThings dongle and it doesn't work. I don't know. It came with my NVIDIA Shield. When I bought my NVIDIA Shield, that's what it came with. Was a SmartThings coordinator, or whatever the word is. Dongle, that's the word.
I fucking love the word dongle.
Yeah, you do.
It cracks me up.
Peter Jansen, why is it sitting to learn C#? You can use .NET to do it. Or, I mean, Mono. Oh, that thing is only supposed to work with the shield? That sucks. Well, that's why it doesn't do anything.
Oh, I'm gonna die so soon in this battle. Yep.
Speaking of dongles, apparently Apple users love those.
You win this round, Meg.
Yeah, Joshua, I'd like to do something like that. Like have most of the stuff in the house run off of PoE. But I also don't have like PoE equipment. I have some PoE equipment, but I need a lot more. I'd really like to have like a PoE camera doorbell camera thing. That'd be cool. And I'd also really like to have like what's the word I'm looking for? Home Assistant is adding like voice support, and I'd like to have like a microphone in every room that can pick up commands, like voice commands. That'd be sweet.
Musician's sentence. Oh, past due.
Hell yeah. Oh, which one? No, I want to get them.
The end of the world could always use a little extra renovating, right? Keep it down. What's in the old exchange?
Darkness guide you, child.
Well, see,
Joshua, I already have 2 cameras that are pointing at my front door,
decent.
but
I
I would like to be able to.
just look at how
They don't have the audio feedback, so you can't talk through them.
Thanks, let's do some. Gonna do this one. Let's see what that one does. Okay.
Yes, proud of more battle, boyo. Give me all you got.
All right, one more time. This shield's about to get a whole lot stronger. That should do it.
What's good?
Should I publish this Doom Patrol article? That's great. You did
Thank
a great
you.
job.
Go for it.
Just in time.
Any fans of Doom Patrol out there? If so, tell me how devastated you are by today's news.
Bernsey, you haven't seen or heard of Doom Patrol?
Oh, it's really good. If you have HBO Max,
Oh,
you should
dude.
check it out.
Yeah.
It's like I knew it was gonna be a hard sell, and I wrote about that in the article, like that it was gonna be a hard sell with you because you're like, I hate superheroes, and I'm like, oh, here's this great show based on a DC comic book series, and you're like, ugh, and then I'm like, Brendan Fraser's in it.
Yeah.
But it's really good. It's like I think I sort of mentioned in that like it's kind of like an anti-superhero show because like they're definitely not heroes.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like fucked up assholes who are more trying to save themselves than the world.
Mm.
But in the first season, Alan Tudyk is like the main villain, and he's amazing in it. And I hope he comes back for the last half of the season. That would be really cool. I doubt it though.
That would be really awesome.
It would be great if he like at least just showed up as like a cameo. I'll have you know that title I had like a 63.
A 63?
Yeah, and I wanted it to be more personal. That's why I had the title the way it was. See, Gardner changes my titles all the time.
That's what an editor-in-chief does.
Drives me crazy.
That's what an editor-in-chief does. Also, I'm good at coming up with titles, so...
Okay, well, I came up with like 4 different ones that I put on share through, and that was like a 63. What I had.
Well, 60... It
Simple
needs to be green, bro.
To the point. I don't give a shit.
It needs to be.
Oh, God.
71 or above, yo.
Yeah, I'm sure yours was worse than mine.
I know.
Getting all up on his high horse, thinking his titles are better.
Well, that's why I keep trying.
I was trying.
Is that how you spelled devastated?
Yes. But yeah, Brendan Fraser is one of the main guys in the show, and he's so good. And that was actually the show that like brought him back to the limelight.
Burnsy, it's nothing like The Boys. The Boys is like melodramatic, serious, superhero, blah blah blah. And
Doom Patrol is very funny.
Is super funny. It's
and
like a comedy. It's a little bit of a parody.
But it gets really dark, too.
It gets super dark, but it's really... I don't know. If you ever watched Farscape, I feel like it has a lot in common with Farscape. I know a lot of people hear me say that and they're like, what? But I really do. I think the tone of the show, and it's just absolute out there weirdness, is just amazing. I love it.
Yeah, like literally the 3rd episode of the whole show, they fight against Nazis, and it's awesome.
Yeah, but they also like have to like save the world from carnivorous butts.
Yes. It's just like it's absolutely ridiculous and it's perfect. And I'm really sad that it's gonna be done after this season. Like, I feel like it had... But, like, it's been speculated that the reason it's ending is because they're like, well, we'd rather end on our own terms versus, like, DC canceling us or whatever, like, or... I don't really know how to word it because I don't really know that much, but...
Ha ha! How's that? 73. HBO Max's Doom Patrol will end with season 4, and with it, something beautiful is lost.
Okay.
That's a good one, right?
I mean, my title is Doom Patrol is ending and I'm sad, or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a perfect title. I'd read it.
I think I'm going to change the image too because
What?
Cliff's head's getting cut off in the preview.
Okay, well that was like the first one I could find that wasn't like a web image.
A what image?
Web image.
What is a web image?
When you try to save it, it doesn't save as a JPEG or anything.
Oh, you just convert it.
Well, I don't like doing that.
You don't know how.
Yeah, I don't want to learn.
Oh, that's weird. That's a little too weird.
Also, Burnsy, Timothy Dalton is in it, and he's great.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton is great.
Niles Calder.
That was not bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, Web Piece sucks. I mean, it's fine, but it sucks. There needs to be more ubiquity and usage.
Shit.
You know what other image format has shown up that is like driving me effing crazy? Is JFIF. Like suddenly, JFIF is being used on like half of freaking websites, and it's like, what the hell? There's WebP, and then there's another one too that's like started being
Shit.
used, AV1 or whatever. I don't like WebM. WebM is like a terrible codec. Everything in WebM is like twice as big as it needs to be. At least that's how it is with me.
Oh god.
Well, Joshua, MKV is just a container. Like it's not, it doesn't actually have encoding of its own. I thought WebM was like a, not a container. It was like a format.
I don't know what WebM is. I'm sorry.
I thought WebM was like an encoding codec. That's the word I was looking for.
Think I'm gonna beat Meg this time, Gardner?
I don't know.
I definitely won't. I mean, yes, I will. Yeah, I definitely won't. Told you. This is just pathetic.
Experience is the greatest teacher. Greetings, brother.
I'm so pissed, Gardner. Because I need 500 darkness to get this freaking Death Defiance, and guess how many I have?
What?
498.
Really?
So angry. change my boom again. Remind me to break urns a lot.
Break runes a lot.
Urns.
Break runes a lot.
Urns.
Nothing lost. That's what you get. For the house. Righteous. Time to tune up this sword. Done and done.
That's a pretty good title. In Rainbow's Road reimagines Radiohead's masterpiece as the Mario 64 soundtrack, and I'm living for it.
So good.
It's only got a 68, but like there's a lot.
Oh no, must be 71 or over.
Well, this is
You're
this
the
is
editor
gonna be
in
a
chief.
This is gonna be like a 300, 400 word article. So, hello, Norman.
Hi, Norman.
Guys, have you guys heard the Radiohead, the thing that somebody did? They made a Radiohead. They like reimagined In Rainbows as the Mario 64 soundtrack. It's freaking incredible, by the way. Like, okay. Not yet, they haven't.
Not yet. What happened?
Norman asked if Nintendo has sued them already. Radiohead with Mario 64 voice? No, this is In Rainbows, but using the instruments from Mario 64. It's freaking awesome, guys. In fact, I'm going to play a little bit right now. What?
Nothing. Shit.
It's called In Rainbow's Road, or In Rainbow Roads. Dude, it's great. If you knew the original songs too, you'd be like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
You are ridiculous.
It's so good. Anyway, that's all I'm going to play for you. But, guys, I absolutely love it. Burnsy, you say you've never really got into Radiohead. Let me tell you, if you want to get into Radiohead, I think the best, most accessible place to get into Radiohead is their album In Rainbows. If you haven't heard In Rainbows before, it's just a groove. It's just a vibe. I frickin' love In Rainbows. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you want to geek out, I listened to a video today where a guy at DEF CON explains how he rickrolled his entire school district at a single moment. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna or hurt you. I always get it mixed up, like when he says desert and hurt. We've known each other for so long. You know the rules, and so do I. Dreaming of you wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Something I can use.
I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Wanna make you understand. Hang on a second. I'm gonna be. I need to respond to a text real quick.
He was able to take control of all the projectors and intercom system for the entire district, explained how he did it, and helped the organization secure it afterwards. Wow. I should totally make a sweepstakes where I rickroll you. Why would I do that? That seems mean. No funsies. Yeah, sorry about that.
No funsies. What's no fun?
Perfect timing.
That I don't want to rickroll everybody.
Don't argue with giving it to me there, Chris. But I'm just. What did you.
You better believe it, sir. Let me take care. Be seeing you around.
Did he give me a gift?
Your Highness, anything the matter, or just passing through? Happy to get a chat like this at late, of course.
Sisters, don't take this the wrong way, but why are you helping me? My father stuck you here for an eternity of torment, and you can still greet me with a smile time after time.
Come now, Princess, that's just the way I am. Besides, you
I kind of wish we said Zed.
Why?
I think it's more fun than
Because
Z.
you're an Anglophile.
Yeah, I'm gonna start saying Zed.
Well, we don't say ZFS, we say ZFS in Linux.
Yeah. Your cousin just sent me a horrifying meme. I have no words for it.
No.
Jesus Christ.
And him of all people.
I know.
Oh my god.
Sorry, guys. Getting texts because I'm so popular. I don't know if anyone watched The Circle this year, but my friends finally caught up after we finished it the other day. But God, do I love that show. It's really stupid, but it's so much fun. Even Gardner enjoyed parts of it, despite his bitching and moaning in article writing. What?
I didn't love it.
I didn't say you loved it. I said even you liked it, parts of it.
I enjoyed some of it.
Yeah.
Normand asks, he says, I loved the thing on Heavy Element that you did when you hid messages everywhere. Will you do that again?
What was that?
So I did a giveaway a couple of years ago where I hid hidden messages throughout all like Heavy Element properties. So like my website, domain records, like I just hit them every frickin' where, right? And in order to sign up for a giveaway, you could earn, with every code that you found, you would earn an entry, right? So I hit them in videos in different places and stuff. Anyway, then basically it was pretty cool, but then somebody, the reason that I'm not going to do it again, or if I do I'm going to have to consult a lawyer first, is because I was told that I was running an illegal lottery, even though there was no purchase necessary and it was a game of skill, right? I figured I was in the clear because like there were free codes that I was giving away that you didn't have to even search for. But then there were ones that if you wanted to search for, you could, that would give you more entries. But anyway, the reason I'm not doing that again is because somebody threatened to sue me in an email. And I was like, and this was when I had like 40,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yeah.
And someone wanted to sue you?
Yes, because I was running an illegal lottery, which I wasn't.
God.
But, yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, no need to win anything just for the fun of it? I don't know, maybe. I mean, what's the point of doing it if you're not going to win something, though?
must have actually beat this because I only get darkness for this instead of Titan blood.
A leaderboard at the end of my videos. Well, you know, I could do something like similar to that where there could be a leaderboard like publicly where people can like find codes and I don't know. Could be fun. There's a lot of work. It was so much work to like hide codes everywhere and shit. There definitely is there is a lot of potential to it. What are Rhode Island's laws when it comes to giveaways?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh shit. Yep.
Oh, it's you. Just come on in. You're on the list.
It is plain to me that you are helping him. In spite of my insistence, you do not. What do you expect that I should do about this mix? What would you do in my position? Deception in my very house and home. Answer me.
Hades, my relationship with him remains unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. And you must know this. He wishes not to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is there in one of you? He's not even your son, and yet you coddle him. You know as well as I that he cannot succeed. You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that
They're at it again. Because Cerberus is uninterested in conversing at this time. Circumstances call for more prayers. I'm not the faintest doubt that you can do this.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't have any experience with cryptography, so if I did this, I'd want to have somebody who does stuff with cryptography and like stenography and stuff like that to steganography, I mean, to help me hide codes. Because really, I didn't do any code hiding with like crypto stuff.
What is cryptography?
where it's like encryption, where you're hiding codes and messages, obscuring it in encryption.
Okay.
You know what a cipher is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's cryptography.
Okay.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't be that fool. Cerberus knows better. Besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I mine.
And she's off. Anything good?
Nope.
How else can I improve? I feel different. The keepsake. Well said.
You're gonna hit me over here. Oh, you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me?
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for all.
Yeah, that's really cool, Normand. I would really like to do stuff like that.
Where mistakes in life, the wretched shades of torturers are bound to condemn, however hatefully. They answer to me, quite unlike you.
You got that right. As soon as you get to Olympus, man, it's gonna be a feast like you have never seen. You mark my words. Now take this and good luck. Got me right, huh? Doing good.
All right, Joshua. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate you
Yeah,
being here.
thanks for coming.
Should be useful.
Dude,
What?
I love this. I just wrote an article, guys, for ViewSync. You want to hear the article? In Rainbow Roads reimagines Radiohead's masterpiece as the Mario 64 soundtrack, and I'm living for it. Now, I'm not sorry about it. I'm a huge Radiohead fan. Despite the reputation for pretentious Radiohead fans, I'm willing to stand tall That's not great. Wait, despite the reputation that despite the stereotype of pretentious Radiohead fans, I'm willing to stand tall, proud, and with enthusiasm as I display my extensive Radiohead vinyl collection. And first in their discography, at least in my opinion, is 2007's In Rainbows. I think In Rainbows is an absolute masterpiece. Its sonic soundscape is full and textured. The layered rhythms, the beautiful harmonies, the syncopation, and the lyrics dripping with both meaning and satire. Enter Super Mario 64, the 1996 masterpiece in its own right, with a dedicated following all these years later. Its soundtrack, iconic, the timbre and quality of the instruments alone invoke a very specific, very nostalgic feel. And then someone decided to combine the two with the link to with the embedded the YouTube video. Reimagining Radiohead's In Rainbows using Super Mario 64 samples, the YouTube channel On Forward has created something special. In Rainbows Road. In Rainbow Roads. Clearly a fan of In Rainbows, On Forward has produced one of the most convincing arguments against the notion that all Radiohead fans are pretentious, self-serious, angsty weirdos. And again, I'm a huge Radiohead fan.
Right.
While there are a few sour moments in Rainbows Road, I have to admit that I absolutely love what I'm willing to describe as a cover album. And while I appreciate what's been done here, I do have to pose the question, what if OK Computer was remade, or maybe demade, using the Pilotwing 64 instruments?
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty great. Because Pilotwing 64 has some of the freaking best stuff, dude. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was talking to myself.
Pilotwing 64 OST. I don't know if you've heard this before. You've heard this before.
I have.
Yeah. I've played it for you.
Oh, that one.
What if they redid frickin' OK Computer with these instruments? That'd be sick.
What game was this song in again?
Pilotwings.
Right.
Pilotwing 64.
Never heard of it.
You deserve better, Sisyphus. This really isn't much, but maybe it'll help you wipe away the days, nights, whatever time it is. Prince, I don't hold fortunes. You know that. But with all the lovers I have, you will pass the petty stuff. So, just want you to know, in case you make it out this time, it won't be a pleasure. Your future is first. So, just tell me all about how you treat the father, and I know a thing or two. Cheers, mate. Good luck, Andre.
Nice article, by the way.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I really love. I really, really love.
Oh shit.
Radiohead.
Yeah.
Also, N64 was one of the last things that had very distinctive sounding music. Like Norman, N64 tracks are okay, but I much prefer the SNES tracks. Yes, I can see that, but I think there's a quality to N64 that can't be captured by SNES, and I like them all. I mean, I don't really care that much for N64. I mean, NES tracks, if I'm being quite honest. Like, there are a few really good ones, but like,
To you.
I'm never ever gonna do that. Just so you know.
Use I statements.
No! Why would I
Gardner.
do that?
Because you're invalidating other people's opinions.
Oh my god, maybe other people's opinions are invalid. Did you ever think about that?
No.
Well, that's where you and I are different. I lost my train of thought. You broke my train of thought.
Good. You should think about your actions.
You broke my train of thought. How's
Yeah,
that
that's
for an
not
I
an
statement?
opinion. That's a fact. All right, Gardner. This could be it. I could get out of fucking Tartarus. I think that's where I am.
Yeah. I don't like that woman's voice.
I don't like it either. It's pretty awful. You know what I hate? This is like one of my least favorite tropes in like modern media. Is like a strong female who she's so strong. She has no emotions and she talks in like a raspy whisper.
Yeah.
I hate that. Or like a villain that does it like that. You know, like I think of who it was it like fifth daughter, third daughter, or whatever in Obi-Wan. The girl, the rebel, or not rebel, the
Princess Leia?
no, not the girl with the red lightsaber. What is she?
Oh, she was an Inquisitor.
Right. But she started out as like fifth daughter or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like she talked like that the whole time and it drove me nuts.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Hello, Abatal.
Hello. Shoot. Shoot. Shit. No. Oh shit, I might actually kill her. I did it!
Nice, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. God. I mean, I'm all out of death defiances, but maybe I can buy one soon. Oh, God.
You're not permitted to leave, Tartarus.
To us, then. Nowhere to go but out.
I'm so sad about Doom Patrol.
I know. Isn't it devastating?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could watch that show till the end of time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if they have whole seasons where Brendan Fraser's just reading the phone book. I would watch it.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser is awesome.
So good. I love him. I'm so sad about how he got, like, blacklisted in Hollywood. It's so messed up.
Norman, I've been on a couple videos, like in a video chat a couple times with Matt Hartley. He's a cool dude. I don't know if they're on YouTube anymore, if I'm being quite honest.
I only have one boom? How the hell did that happen? Or only one that I can upgrade? Gah. I hate this stupid lava.
What the fuck is this? Somebody's like shit posting.
Oh. Jeez. And you're in it?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome that you're in a shit post.
There's been a couple like YouTube poops of my content.
Oh, really? How do I know? You know what's weird is that sometimes I feel like, and maybe this is just me, but I feel like this Asphodel level is like easier than Tartarus, which is the first one you do.
Mm.
Like I have a really good chance of like maybe getting through it in this. Even though the lava is like annoying as all get out.
Mm. Hey, did you guys hear that Luke Lafreniere from
Never mind.
from Linus Tech Tips and the WAN show like shouted me out in a video the other day on the WAN show? I was pretty happy about that. That made,
Yeah.
me, made me happy.
He like interrupted me mid-piss to tell me about it.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Never mind, I spoke too soon about me being able to possibly get through this level.
Oh my gosh, I'm like ready to be done.
Yeah?
I'm ready for a nap.
Okay,
I'm ready for bed.
can be done.
They talked about me a couple times, really? I only saw the one time. Oh no, yeah, they have talked about me multiple times across, but like in the last WAN show, they talked about me, like my channel. But I'm tired. I'm really tired. I can't think anymore. My brain's all in a fog right now. What?
Well, they've talked about me in the past, but yesterday they talked about
No, it was Friday.
me. Whenever. Jesus Christ.
All I'm saying is they shot it's flattering when a big channel like that talks about me. I like it. I'm not gonna apologize.
I'm not asking you to. It was the way you said what you said.
No, you're cute.
No, you.
I think we're gonna end the stream there, though, on a high
Mhm.
note.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh my god.
What? I love you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you.
Yeah, we do.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We will see you next time. Have a great night. What? It's true. They should have a good night. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. My brain feels like it's melting right now. Like I feel like it's gonna ooze out of my eyes and my ears.
Gross.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
Good night.
We love you.
Love you.
Good night.